Today we're going to take a look at the top kitchen design ideas and trends for 2011. This is brought to you by HomeWise at www.homewise.com. First stop, backsplashes. This is no news to people who've been watching kitchen design for the last few years. Backsplashes, originally starting in tile, stone, moving into glass tile, and a variety of different types of materials now are still the most popular way for people to decorate and really make an impact statement about the kitchen. And this is usually where people use strong colors, creative colors, and it really is still a very important part of the kitchen design. As we get into 2011, we're going to see a lot more people using warmer earth tone colors, getting away from simple beiges and whites, but getting into more sophisticated light greens and browns, combinations of gray and blue-green, red and orange. All of these are natural, warm colors that really make a kitchen feel very comfortable and very calming. Believe it or not, after quite a long run now of using satin and matte finishes on metal fixtures and fittings, we're starting to see more and more people use reflective finishes, highly reflective brass, polished chrome, nickel, even polished stainless steel on all forms of metal that you see in the kitchen. So handles, pulls, knobs, hinges, and so forth are starting to show this shinier trend. Eco-friendly components, green components are still a big buzzword and area of a lot of consumer interest. And you know, this eco-friendly concept touches on a couple of things. At one level, it's renewable, sustainable materials. At another level, it's use of materials, finishes, glues, components that pose low risk to inhabitants and really are made from materials that are friendly and less toxic to people who are installing the materials and people who live in the house. So we're seeing materials like bamboo, cork, recycled glass and stone in countertops, compact fluorescent lighting, which uses quite a bit less electricity, and paints with paints, caulks, a number of different types of materials that use volatile organic compounds in the past have been modified now so that they're much less susceptible to toxic effects and are definitely more friendly to the consumer. Another important trend that's being driven by the manufacturers is that appliances are becoming a lot more intelligent in terms of the capabilities. So this, you know, if you're looking at things like microwaves and ovens, the cooking control aspect is really taken a step forward. It's not just a question of, you know, setting a temperature and time and having the thing go on. It's being able to control temperature profiles and achieve very precise levels of cooking for different types of baking, meat goods, that type of thing. The other aspect of this is in appliances that use energy and where energy is a concern. You're seeing that there's a lot more energy efficiency options and control systems available built directly into the appliance that allow you to maintain your appliance use at a safe level but a very efficient level. For enjoyment and pleasure inside the kitchen, even though there's plenty of things going on, a lot of people have opted in for media, and this is because a lot of times kitchens are part of an open concept floor plan and people want to be able to you know, enjoy audio or maybe watch HD video, maybe play iPod, maybe get onto the internet, use that for searching recipes or just being able to catch up on affairs as they might be. So built-in media is really a key part of this. So appliances that provide that have really started to trend up in recent years. As always, I think depending on designs and form factors for where kitchen cabinets are going to be installed, storage is a big deal, and people are getting more creative, and I think there's a trend towards smaller homes and smaller kitchens becomes part of the new normal. We're going to see the demand for efficiency and being able to find more efficiency in storage an important part of this cabinet experience. And given that you're going to be spending the top dollar in a kitchen remodel or a kitchen design on cabinets. This is important. So you're seeing things that range as simple as organizers that do a better job of keeping track of and presenting implements in the tool place, all the way to things that store food more efficiently, store the plates, dishes, saucers, and so forth. All of these are going to be improvements over what's been typically seen in traditional cabinetry. Last few years, a lot of light woods and cherry woods have dominated what people's preferences have been in the kitchen, but more and more people are seeing darker woods come in. Not necessarily dark browns, but in a lot of cases painted cabinets using, like in this case, to accent a kitchen and set off the other background areas. So you're seeing this darker wood being used in cabinetry, millwork, wainscoting if it's in the kitchen, and also in flooring. Kind of tied to this whole idea of eco-friendly, but I think maybe at a different level because of the way it's being supported by the government in terms of tax breaks. Resource efficiency is a big deal, and in the kitchen, this is a place where the use of water and electricity and gas can really make a difference if you have the right appliances. So in terms of those appliances, there are new versions which save as much as 50% of traditional types of levels of power and water for these appliances, and they really can make a difference. Although they may cost more, you can make it part of the price in terms of a government or utility rebate, and over the life of the product you're going to spend less on utilities. The new normal in economic times has also kind of given people a lot of pause now for how they spend money on their home. People still want to live in a very comfortable, enjoyable environment, but I think there's a new focus that's coming towards value, and that is people want materials that are durable, they're easy to maintain, they're timeless designs, and enhance resale value of the house, and do that in a way that saves money. And so you're seeing more people shop in this market for value, and the bigger components, especially so flooring, cabinets, large appliances, those are big concerns. So those are some of the key trends in 2010 and 2011, and as we go forward we'll be tracking how these things work. But in the meantime, if you need information about doing design, remodeling, renovation, and you need to have ideas, you're looking for guidelines in terms of how much things should cost or how to go about hiring or managing a project, go to homewise.com, www.homewise.com, for more information. There's lists, calculators, ideas, very complete set of information there for your use.